I have Squishy here, and I'm going to show you guys the difference in personality that he has compared to one of my other frilled dragons. Just like humans, lizards can have individual personalities that are shaped by a variety of factors. You can see here that Squishy doesn't mind me petting his chin at all. He's very calm and used to me handling him. He doesn't even mind when I pick him up. Two reptiles of the same species can have different personalities due to genetic differences, environmental influences, past experiences, and even social interactions, just like I'm having with Squishy right here. It's super windy out, and you can see Squishy is not even scared. It's not even bothering him whatsoever. He's perfectly content just hanging out on my hand. When I bring him outside, it's the perfect time for me to check behind his frill for mites. Check this out. I can just leave him in the middle of my yard, walk away, and I know he's not going to run away. Great job, Squishy. Let's bring you inside and swap you out for one of your friends to show the differences in behavior. Okay, I have young Petal here. She is a young female, and you can see she's already acting much different than Squishy was. She's on high alert, and she's very defensive, and is not sure of my intentions. I'm not sure if I'm going to put her in the grass yet. I'll put her on this table first, just to be safe, to see how she's acting, and then if I feel comfortable, I'll put her in the grass. Whoa, it's alright, it's alright. It takes a lot of work to get these lizards to trust you. I just have to spend a lot of time interacting with her and getting her used to my presence. Can't really blame her for being scared of me handling her, but over time, I think she'll begin to trust me just like Squishy does. And I think she'll be okay in the grass, so let's give it a try. I'm not going to keep her out too long because she's obviously a little stressed out, but it's good to get her outside, good to get her running around. And hey, in the wild, they're going to get scared, things are going to chase them and freak them out, especially birds. Frilled dragons are always paying attention to what's above them because they don't want to get swooped in on by a big bird of prey. And this is all I can do, slowly interact with her and try my best to gain her trust. You can see how incredibly fast they are and how they can run on two legs, which is super cool, but not as cool as them frilling out. They use their frill to intimidate their enemies and say, hey, get away from me, I'm big, I'm scary, and I'm dangerous. But in reality, most of the time it's a bluff and they just want to escape. Alright, it's time to give her a break, bring her inside, and let her relax. Since we're going in the reptile room anyways, why don't we go ahead and feed all the lizards? I'll show you around real quick. We have Walter, the Quince monitor, up here. I'll give him some quail eggs in a few moments. You can see he's super hungry and begging for food already. Then we'll swing around right over here to my Chinese water dragon, who I put in the closet to get out of the center of the room. But there she is. She's doing great. She's eating great. This is a temporary enclosure. In the future, I want to get one of those big exoterras and kind of fill up the entire closet. Let's feed Walter, my Quince monitor, some quail eggs. Eat up, buddy. Whoa! Oh, that didn't work out like it was supposed to. Come here, bud. I think we need to try that one again. Sometimes when he's trying to swallow the eggs, they crack in his mouth and make it much harder for him to eat. Here, try this one. There you go. I think he's going to do it this time. Perfect. And watch this. He'll eat the rest of the shell like a potato chip. Looks like he's drinking the yolk first. Do I want to grab it with... No, I'm going to use tongs just to be safe. Good thing I used the tongs. Last bite. Good job, Walter. Alright, see you later, buddy. Alright, let's feed my Chinese water dragon. Let's give her a big, juicy hornworm. There you go. Let's check out a little slow-mo action. Alright, over here in this big wooden lizard lounge, I have my 2 frilled dragon enclosures. In this one, I actually have Squishy and 3 females, and in the other one, I have my big male moth. Hopefully in the future when it's warmer out, I can keep them all outside in big enclosures. Let's give Moth a couple hornworms. He has actually spent the majority of the past year outside getting natural sunlight, and he seemed to love it, but I brought him inside because it's getting a little cold out. Let's give him one more hornworm. They really go nuts for these things. He got a little hornworm juice on his face. Let's wash it off real quick. Alright, let's move on to the other frilled dragons. All 3 of my female frilled dragons are hanging out on this branch. And we have Squishy right down over here. Let's give him a hornworm. He hasn't eaten in a couple days, so he deserves a nice treat. And then I'll dust some superworms with calcium and put it in here for whoever wants it later. Squishy seems like he may be interested. And we'll offer the gal some superworms while they're hanging out on their branch. It seems like this girl isn't hungry right now, but that's okay because she'll probably eat tomorrow anyway. Yep, she definitely doesn't seem hungry. Here, I want to show you guys the difference in behavior from when my frilled dragons are outside compared to inside, especially the little one from earlier that was frilling out, but you can see I can touch them all and they don't even flinch. Inside, they can see that nothing is above them, there's no birds, they don't feel vulnerable, so they're perfectly fine with me reaching in here like I do almost every day. I put my hand in there, I feed them, I give them water, and I give them little scratches. Of course, Squishy doesn't mind at all, he actually welcomes it more than anyone. He likes scratches right behind his frill. And we certainly can't forget about Moth. Now it's time to say goodbye to them. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching Tommy's Reptiles.